Marty, you were the first one. I am so proud of you. Think, think I'm a minute early. Yeah, you are number one. You're always number one. So, we have stuff. We have new stuff to try today, and I am so excited. We have, let's see. So we have Camel Crushes in 2 different varieties. We'll get into those, but I'm pretty excited about those. And Soma. Hey, Jack. Jalen. I'm not late. Best network. It is 3 o'clock on the dot. Hey. So, before we get into the new ones, I guess I'll give people time to come in if they want to. I'm gonna open this. Hey, John. Hey, Borko. Hey. Thank you. So I'm going to smoke good and oldie. Hey, Thor. How's Mew Mew? And open wine and drink it like this the whole time drinking it. Oh, I didn't realize it was white, even though it's obvious. This must have been like the only white bottle I had. Definitely let that breathe. That is an overpour. I'm very good. Erwin, how are you? I have the leather jacket. It's right there. It's gonna happen. Not everything can happen all at once. I have a little cigar because if I brought a big cigar out here, it would be the only thing I would have time to do, and I'm not doing that. Thank you. The garage is filled with wood right now because yesterday I ripped out, thank you, I ripped out my staircase in my house, and I didn't permanently injure myself in any way. I got a couple splinters, but so today I got well, I'm not building it back. That's not something math, no. But we got the wood today to replace it. I don't have plenty of Moors. Normally, I have a new carton of Moors for live streams, but I have 3 new kinds of cigarettes, so I thought that would kind of make up for it. My family's good. I'll get to the jacket. Slovo. Sounds very Italian. My daughter, I abandoned her at a farmer's market earlier this morning. No, I abandoned her at my parents' house. We will get to the jacket. You need to chill. I admire the love of leather, but we'll get there. Just you wait and see. Anyway, so I heard about this kind of cigarette that I think almost everybody else has already heard of, but since I'm a new baby smoker, I don't have leather leggings on. It's like effing 81 degrees outside. So the jacket's the most I'm willing to give you right now. Anyway, everyone else in the world has heard about this kind of cigarette. Bear with me, I was really excited when I found out about these. It's a normal cigarette unless you crush the filter, and there's supposed to be this little blue ball in the filter that will make it menthol. And I started to smoke regularly with this Corona stuff. I have regular ones. And then I also got the light menthol, but I thought they were, even though they're menthol and I hate menthol, I thought that, hi Robbie, it was too amazing of a concept to not try. And I have to rip one of these filters open and find this little blue ball. And we are going to do this today. And I'm gonna pull out a knife. Yeah, I don't put children's toys in my videos. Okay, so we are going to try the light menthol one. I just have to rip one of these things open. It's like really hard for me to not open these. Okay. They don't really smell mentholy. I guess that's because the little balls haven't been broken. Painful. Yeah, so since I ripped the staircase out of my house last night, I no longer have access to my bedroom, and here's my knife. And so the leather leggings are up there. So there is, unless I want to scale a wall, there's no chance of me getting them. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. Hi, Cammy. Okay, we gotta see it. Oh yes! It's not even figuratively blue, it is actually blue. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Okay, so I guess what I just destroyed is a regular cigarette. And that has a little clear, you can't really tell, clear blue ball, which I'm not going to smash on my fingers because I feel like it will burn, but I have to smash it somewhere. How about a speed square? Get trapped in a little indented area. Oh yeah. What could go wrong with this? We're gonna smash it. And I'm gonna get it in my eyes. Oh, okay. Well, it's just like a little Advil liquid gel. I really don't want to touch it. Yeah, okay. Well, it has a little bit of liquid that came out. Oh, super minty. It smells like an Altoid. Okay. Well, I'll try one of those cigarettes next. And like halfway through it, I guess I'll burst a little menthol thing and we will see what it's like. How much did my tattoo cost? I think it was like 5 sessions at like $200 a session. I have leggings on. I have purple leggings on. I smoke because I want to. I do have skinny jeans and I normally wear them, but not today. I love you, Erwin. I put lipstick on right before this, so of course it's getting all over the filter. Hey, Borko. Thank you. We will get to the cigar. It has lipstick on it. I'm gonna do later, but it smells really freaking good. Just like all acid cigars smell really, really good. So we'll get to cigars. Yeah, my leggings aren't sexy at all. See? Purple. Is it hot in Kentucky today? It is actually, if it's more humid because Kentucky's always humid. It's 81 Fahrenheit, which, oh God, I don't know the conversion. 35? Pulled that right out of my ass. I'm gonna say it's 35, but extremely humid. So humid. I'm very good, James, how are you? So humid that, thank you, that you would think it would be raining for how high the humidity is, but it's not. It's just Kentucky. Thank you, math. Mathis. Is that how you say your name? Mathis? Oh, look at that. I was way off. Hello to Virginia. I was in West Virginia a couple weeks ago. And I was in Cleveland last weekend. Yeah, humidity makes it so much worse. Yeah, 39 I think is crazy hot. I think that's like 98 or something, isn't it? My day has been excellent, very laid back. Started with going to the farmer's market, getting all the food I needed to make dinner tonight, even fennel, which I was excited to find fennel, and some weird meat that I'm not even really sure what it is, but it has spices in it, so it looked and sounded good. Whew. So, pretty laid back. Reggie. Every time I see you, I go, hamster. My husband is locked in the basement. Yeah, my hair is getting longer. So I'm not torturing it anymore by dyeing it. Clasher, I will take note. You don't have to keep saying it. But I see it. I just accidentally flipped my knife open. I should probably put that down before I stab someone, or which would be myself. You are a hamster. How old are you? How long do hamsters live? Are you at the end of your life cycle, Reggie? Thank you, flip-flops. One of my favorite summertime shoes ever. Okay, jacket. I'm not quarantined. I go out with a mask. I'm a well-behaved Lindsay. I won't kill you. I don't have gloves, and they're upstairs. And I'm not Spider-Man, so I can't climb up there with no stairs. Wingles, that's a really good idea, but no, I haven't. This is the most leather you're gonna get today with how fucking hot it is outside. Okay, let's try one of these menthols. I never thought I'd be so excited to try a menthol. My Wi-Fi is not working. I don't think I'm using Wi-Fi. Huh. Okay, I just accidentally licked the end of the filter and I tasted mint, so I guess this is going to be a little bit menthol even without breaking the ball. I am 33. Whoa, that is mentholy as hell. I don't want to know how much it's going to be after I've been smoking it. Yes, I do have Instagram. It is in my about section. Whoa. Yeah, and this was okay, menthol silver. I was told by the cigarette guy that this is the milder of the menthols. You're not disturbing me, Clasher. You're fine. Nothing disturbs me. I wear boots as often as I can. Now I kind of don't want to crush this thing. It's going to get even mintier. Let's do it though. Am I supposed to feel it pop? That's what she said. Okay. Yeah, I felt it pop. Okay. See the difference? So mentholy. Later. Just a little ball. can't be that hazardous, right? It's not like cigarettes are hazardous. I will. If I buy a bunch of skinny jeans, I will make a haul video of them. Just wash my fingers with condensation from the wine. I do have a child. No, it's too hot. Fair to ask. So, what are you guys doing today? No, she's 3, and I don't smoke around her. I have not been to the UK. Yeah, Ross, I don't blame you. Menthol's a bitch. Being watched by a hamster. Chilling with TV is good. I do not make customs. The closest thing to customs that I do is Patreon, because almost every Patreon video I make and have made have been requests on Patreon, because it's way easier to look through those because it's a way smaller community. No, it's never creepy when a hamster watches you. That's not creepy. Garage. Last time, no gloves in the garage. No stairs to get upstairs. I like it. I like the novelty of it, but I am not a big menthol person. I avoid politics and religion, but I do not go to church. That's the only question about religion I'm going to answer. I do wear flip-flops sometimes. Hamster is so smart. Good hamster. The worst brand of cigarette I have smoked, that would be, I think the only cigarette I've ever tried had one inhale of and couldn't keep going. And that was, I think it was like the tan box of these. It didn't have it didn't have filters. And I took one drink and it was, one drag, and it was like, oh hell no. So I put it out. I'm doing the cooking tonight. I cook. I'm actually really, to each their own, but I really enjoy being a little housewife. If that weren't my thing, I would be all about going out and like getting a job and, you know, making the man do half the cooking. But if I ate my husband's cooking, I would die. So he doesn't know how to cook. He barely knows how to boil water. So I am very much the cook. And I'm totally fine with that. Then I always get to eat food I want to eat. Ooh, I've never tried the grape, Ross. I really like different cultures' food. I like making Indian food and Asian food, and like traditional pasta. I love making Alfredo sauce and different marinades. I made vodka sauce with tomatoes from my garden 2 days ago. I started making the sauce at 2 and like let it simmer forever and added cream and stuff. It was awesome. I have 5 leather jackets, but this is my favorite one. I do like sweet and sour. I love pesto. Actually, I also added a ton of basil for my garden because I love pesto. I like skinny jeans clasher. I do. It's usually what I wear, but not today. I do. And you have to be careful at farmers markets, you know, a lot of times because they'll buy produce and try to sell it like they grew it. But I have a couple of people that I know, like they grow it on their farms, and so I always buy from them. I have smoked Pall Mall. Actually, I had several, but then I started getting low on Moors, and I need to order more Moors. And so I actually went through the Pall Malls. I do. I like smoking and drinking wine at the same time. It's a smart hamster. I am a chain smoker in bursts. I don't smoke constantly all day, but whenever I do take a break to smoke, I'll have like 3. What do I do for a living? This is what I do for a living. Pall Mall is pretty harsh. It's not like the thing I would go and buy and smoke regularly, but between that and nothing and running low on cigarettes, I'll smoke it. Do I have pets? Oh, I have so many pets. There's so many pets. I have 4 dogs, 2 of which are pugs. The other 2 are mutts. I have a tarantula and a toad who I just fed crickets right before coming out here. Oh, thank you, John. No, I wear boots all the time. The boots I get and unbox in videos, I very much wear in my everyday life. Yeah, Ross, I'm the same way. If I have a little too much to drink, I will just smoke. Oh no, the menthol's ending. So sad to see it go. I have tried vaping. And like I say every time, I always forget to charge this stupid thing. I'm still at about a half pack a day. The nearest casino to where I live is Caesars in southern Indiana. It was called Horseshoe whenever it was a boat, and then they just built a new building, which I do not like as much as the boat. I like the intimate setting of the boat and having multiple floors, but I digress. I don't really like the one big, very well-lit room that they moved to, but that's the closest one. Have you ever tried acid? As in like dropping acid, or acid as in acid cigars? Never tried the drug acid. I like acid cigars. Hey, Raymond. I think Kelly's told me about that casino in West Virginia. Yes, I do. Well, you can't smoke right now, but I used to smoke while I would play blackjack. I love blackjack. I think my husband smokes like a pack and a half a day. Much, much more than me. At least I'm holding the wine glass correctly, right? I'm bad at that. No, really olives outside is my designated smoking area, but I like doing videos in here because it's slightly more of a controlled area. Yeah, I have brought cigars to the casino before. I did that this past New Year's. How many boots do I have? I don't know. I really don't know. I should know that, but I don't know that. I got into ASMR because I love ASMR. I watch it every single day. I do my own nails. I do. I like doing it. It's fun. You should open a bottle of wine. It's Saturday. Why not? No, no. Acid cigars don't make you high. They smell really good. It smells very strongly of cloves. I think all acid cigars are pretty clovey. At least I've tried several of them. They've all been super clovey. It just smells really good. Okay. I'm smoking about half a pack a day. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. I unboxed it in a makeup video I'm gonna put up soon, but it's so relevant. This is what color? I think I'm wearing this one right now, but they are they're from Asia, made in China. There we go. Definitely no harmful chemicals. But anyway, they're advertised as being like cigarette lipsticks, and I love them, and I actually really love the formula. And it says light the lips, and it has a little like smoke thing on the end of it, and they are made to look like cigarettes, and they come in this cigarette case, and I love them. And I would put it on right before the video, and I wanted to show you guys the box because it is awesome. Yeah, I don't know that many bass players' names. I really like the chick who was in Smashing Pumpkins. Good hamster. I would think that your dogs would eat you since you're a hamster. This is a real job. Everything I do is a real job. To do my nails? Nothing really. I just take the old stuff off and paint on new. I'm ambidextrous, so it makes it a lot easier to paint my nails because yeah, because I can do things with both hands. But I'm like that because whenever I was younger, because I'm super old, when I was younger, they thought, I don't know, left-handed things were bad, of the devil. So they tried to switch me to my right hand, and they actually had done that for a while before my mom realized and made them switch me back. They're good dogs, that's why they don't eat you. Must be big. Must be frightening to let them out. I'm tearing out staircase. Yeah, I had to do my nails after tearing out the staircase for us. It is nasty. Took a shower immediately afterwards. Anyway, so the next type of cigarette I'm gonna smoke, which I have never tried before, it's a soft pack. And the guy at the cigarette store, the tobaccoist, told me that they just started making these again. And he said they were a really old kind of cigarette. And I was like, that's awesome. I love old lady cigarettes. So I don't know, they had like mustard, which I guess is mild. They had this light blue pack, and they had a light mint pack, which I guess is menthol. So I've actually never opened a soft pack that wasn't Moore's. But I kind of love that they come in a soft pack. Yeah, and these are hundreds. Oh, and they're all white. Oh, and they smell good. Maybe I found a new cigarette I will like. But they're pretty cool. That is true, Ross. Let's play. I remember that name. I'm just so bad with names that I just can't ever remember, especially when put on the spot. I like clove cigarettes a lot. Does life get better when you own your own property and children? I mean, family. You should only have kids if you really, 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 really want to, because they are I've heard this, they are the best, worst mistake you'll ever make. They're the best. You'll never regret doing it. But it definitely takes a lot out of you and sucks your soul out, but also fills your soul. Only do it if you really, really, really want to. If you're not 1000% sure you want to, don't do it. And having a house is awesome. I rented whenever I was in my, in college. And then I think I got my first house when I was 25. This is my third house. I guess you could say I flipped the other two because I sold them for much more than I bought them for, but I never intended to flip them. I just like love renovating things. And I renovated like all their kitchens and bathrooms and stuff, which is what I did to this house. This house actually was abandoned when I bought it, and so I couldn't even get a regular loan on it. I had to get a construction loan because it didn't have, like, if a house is uninhabitable, like if it doesn't have a working heater, air conditioner, or like has too many things that aren't to code, that like there's no way you can bring the house to code in order to buy it. You have to do a construction loan, which you have to put way more down on the house to begin with. But the house was so cheap because no one else wanted to deal with that. It was okay. But now it's great. Now I think the staircase is actually one of the very last things I wanted to do in the house. It was a huge pain in the ass, so I put it off a long time. But I've lived in this house like 4 years, so I laid all the tile and all that stuff. But no, I think renovating a house and owning a house and like putting down roots is one of my favorite things. As long as you're with the right person, I would recommend doing it. If you're in doubt about the person you're with or settling down, absolutely don't do any of it. But if you're 1000% sure about, I hate that saying, if you're 100% sure about the person you're with, go for it. That was a really long answer. No, I did not see that, John. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. If I try to read comments while I'm talking, I can't do both because I'm special. Thank you for saying my house looks great. I've put so much blood into it. I would say blood, sweat, and tears, but I don't cry very easily at all, but definitely sweat and blood. Yeah, sorry, I should absolutely be smoking this. Okay. Yeah, I want to see how this cigarette's like. I like it. It reminds me of, I want to say Virginia Slims. I mean, and that's not just because it's all white in a 100. I really, really like it though. I like that. I will buy those again. Those are cute. Cute. Those are cute cigarettes. Dork. I am very into horror movies. Like so into horror movies. I don't jog. I like my rowing machine a lot. I like walking and hiking, but I like swimming, but I live in Kentucky and all the pools are closed and I don't have a pool, so can't really do that right now. Thank you. My favorite movie on Netflix, my favorite horror movie on Netflix, oh crap. I don't know, soon. I should do more videos of the warehouse while I still have it. Drawing blank. I really liked Heredity. There were things about it I didn't like, but you can't really beat that scene with the light pole. Yeah, I kind of have fallen into that category where I will watch and enjoy horror movies even if they aren't that good. I just love horror movies. I like indie rock. My husband does help me renovate, but like we have our own strengths. He does plumbing and wiring, and I do like laying tile and making all the design choices. And we work better separately. He gets very snippy when we try to work on things together. I am smoking this. Yeah, I've heard of Oasis. Who hasn't heard of Oasis? Supernova. I would not do a live stream with my husband. He thinks he doesn't really understand my channel that much. He kind of makes fun of ASMR, so. Yeah, electrical wiring is a bitch. I'll change out outlets and light switches and like, I've changed out a lot of ceiling fans because I have a thing against ceiling fans. And like so many light fixtures, I can't remember how many. But as far as like laying new wiring and putting in electrical boxes and stuff, I don't mess with that stuff. Where is Dan? Dan's the one that always reminds me to drink. I do vape when I can remember to charge my Juul thing. I am not so involved that I can do like the drops. Like, don't you have to use drops to make like mad clouds and stuff? I don't know. That sounds like too much work to me. Like a whole big setup to bring. Hello, human ashtray. Thank you, Marco. Yeah, I like Marlboro. I think I said it right. I like that too. I like smoking cigarettes more than I like vaping. That's surprising, Ross, but very cool. Hey, Gaz, the K's model works. Did I say that right? Good human ashtray. I have slept in skinny jeans before. Clasher. I'll just throw you a bone every once in a while. Maybe after you ask the question like 20 times, I'll be like, okay. I have fallen asleep in my skinny jeans before. When they're that like fitted, it's fine, whatever. I love riding boots. Okay, good. That was a fun accident that I said that right. I have ridden horses before, but not as much as you would think living in Kentucky. I don't know what my name day is. Is that, I'm guessing that's not my birthday. What do I think about you? That's quite a question, Porco. I think you're awesome. What is my favorite American accent? I would have to say Southern. I also do love the New England accent, but I think it might wear on me after a while. But Southern's so drippy and drawing that, like, you don't really get tired of hearing it. Thank you, Stephen. My best friend growing up, later passed away, was named Stephen, spelled the same way. What's the difference in riding boots? What do you mean? Riding boots between different, like, other kinds of boots? Or difference between one riding boot versus another riding boot? Sometimes they're more fitted on the calf. Like, the whole back of it's elastic. I cannot do a Scottish accent, not at all. Another kind. Yeah, riding boots are more flat. They look far more equestrian, practical. I really like riding boots. I mean, you can wear them with anything. I like wearing them with skinny jeans. Threw you a bone and you didn't even ask. I love New England. Maine is my favorite state. But I would recommend the South. I like Kentucky. Kentucky is my second favorite state, and I've been to almost all of them. I just showed my ashtray. It's not full. It's not full yet. Whoa, that is a lot of ash. It's not really a secret collection, Mr. Hamster, because most of them have been on videos. But I guess it's a secret to me since I don't know how many I have. I could have lit a new one with the old cigarette, but I just put it out. I'll do that next time. Okay. It's not cigar time yet. It's too early for cigar time. Let's do a Chesterfield. I love Chesterfield. Like I said, I have, thank you, Borgo. I have a love of old lady cigarettes. I don't get into sports. If I had to say I supported a basketball team, I would say the University of Louisville because I went there, but I don't think I've ever watched an actual University of Louisville game. You're fine, Clasher. You can ask whatever you want. This is a safe space. I'm not going to judge you. And if anyone else does, fuck them. I am 33. I love riding boots that are just below the knee. Those are my favorite kind of boots. I am 33, I promise. I got carded buying these cigarettes, which was fucking hilarious. So I was like, do I look under 21? I don't. But thank you. I am a Taurus. I don't know, I should wear riding boots in video again. Sorry, I'm sorry if I miss things you say. Thanks, Damo. Am I saying it right? Damo? Oh, no, I've never heard of him. There are a lot of famous people from Louisville. Like, not Jennifer Garner. Jennifer, the pretty young Jennifer. I think she just got married. Hello, Dublin. What is her name? I very much identify with the Taurus sign traits. I'm not like super into horoscopes, but the Taurus one could not be more dead on. I have heard of Pakistan. The public school system did not fail me quite that badly. Although I did go to college, but that's not where I learned about Pakistan. My go-to are just like solid colored tennis shoes. But if I'm going to go do something fun, I will wear boots. My parents are aware of this channel. They don't know that I smoke to the extent. I had the garage door open a second, like right before I started this, so it would fly. Sorry. They don't know the extent of that I actually smoke every day now, or they do and they just don't mention it because they know that it wouldn't matter. But I don't really have any celebrity crushes. My mother does not wear a leather jacket. No. No, John, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Thank you, though. I have never been to Europe. I'm into indie rock and just kind of rock in general. I really like classic rock, like from the 70s. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe classic rock, 70s classic. James. My parents do not smoke at all. They're extremely conservative. Thank you for saying I don't look 33. Although 33 is totally fine. I'd be totally fine if I look my age too. I'd be just as happy with that. Lots of people don't make it to 33. Age is a privilege. It's sexy when a boy smokes. I'm not into boys, I'm into men. And it is sexy when a man smokes. To me. ASMR videos make it. They didn't. They really didn't. Because I smoke a lot more than I smoke in just videos. Corona made me a regular smoker. Way to have vices, right? My mom doesn't know I make regular smoking videos. I've said before that I have smoked in videos, but I didn't elaborate and they don't ask. Believe it or not, I'm the black sheep of the family. Thank you, Mr. Hamster. Good night. My family doesn't hate me, I'm just not like them. They've gotten a lot cooler about it over the years. It was rough earlier on. I liked Linkin Park when I was in high school. Oh, I just admitted that. It's almost as bad as admitting that you like Nickelback, but I don't like Nickelback. Quick questions, I'm sorry. Does it feel weird that you've watched me develop into a real smoker? It probably does. It shouldn't feel weird, it's fine. Black sheeps. Hey, we have to learn hard and fast. When your parents don't help you, you have to grow up faster. Yeah, I got kicked out of the house when I was 17. I don't think I'll really do eating ASMR, like not, I mean, I have done like 2 videos where I tried like Asian snacks just because I like to try Asian snacks, but I'm not really big into eating ASMR and I don't like to do ASMR that I am not personally into. It makes me feel disingenuous. My favorite male ASMR artist, probably Dr. Bobby ASMR. I like him, and I like him as a person. He seems very nice. Cigarettes, I mean, they're like range from probably like $3.50 to like $5-6 a pack. The Moors are like $8 or $9 a pack, which is I think Moors are the most expensive cigarette I found here. Yeah, I should just videotape myself eating an enormous pizza. That'd be super, super interesting. Why do you have so much leather? Mr. Hamster. I wonder what hamster leather would be like. Anyway, I have a leather fetish, and that is why I have so much leather, because I fucking love leather. Were clove cigarettes banned? I think that's stupid. That's what I think of it. Cigars, Borco, probably once a month. It's not raining yet, but it definitely looks like it's going to out here. Oh, I didn't think you were judging Mr. Hamster. Although, now I wonder, like, could you make leather out of a hamster? Mr. Hamster, maybe you should come over to my house and we should find out if I can make a leather finger warmer out of you. I have heard a tornado siren. Kentucky's not really that, like, famous for our tornadoes, but I've heard the sirens before, and they test them every Tuesday, so I definitely heard that. Definitely donuts over bagels. Hell yes. No, I am not a virgin. I have a kid. Oh, you don't want... Okay, fine. I guess I understand, Mr. Hamster. You probably need your skin. Yeah, Ross, it's pretty stupid. You should be able to buy menthols if you want to. Oh, my husband. He smokes Camel Turkish Royals, which I don't really like, but in a pinch, I will steal one. I call them the IPA of cigarettes. Of my publications. Thank you. Oh, Krista. I don't think she minded that I smoke. I mean, I hadn't smoked, I don't think, for a little while whenever I caught up with her. I don't think I smelled too strongly of it. Yeah, I'm 33. I only have one, though. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and you know I have a knife, Mr. Hamster. Just gotta learn how to tan hides, and you're in trouble. Yes, a resounding yes to Jurassic Park movies. My favorite movie of all time is Better Off Dead. Thank you, Mr. Way. Very long dangle. I usually only dangle like this whenever I'm gardening. Yeah, Mr. Hamster, but you're still like this high, so even if you're holding a big knife, you're still little. No, I don't have any regrets. I started smoking. Oh yeah, 33. Good age. My favorite character. It would definitely have to be who's the dude? The mathematician guy. But what's the actor's name? He's my favorite. Real leather, always real leather. Half the enjoyment of leather is the smell. Jeff Goldblum, thank you. Thank you, golf nuts. Of course smoking's bad for you. I did not see that. John, why do I keep missing your shit? No, John, I did not see that. And I even scrolled up and I don't see it. My favorite thing to smoke are more 120s. Okay, we're gonna try these other Camel Crushes, like the famous relations. Nope, not that I know of. Oh, it has a different color. What is this paper called? It's a different colored paper. The other one was silver. That has to have a name. I am 33. Practically dead. Why does anyone do anything that's bad for them? Because they want to. The smell of leather is one of the best smells in the world. This is not a lighter. Where the fuck is that? There it is. Thank you, Mr. Boy. Yeah, that's a bad thing for Camel. I'm totally okay with they changed the smoking age to 21. I think, just like anything else that's probably going to be long term, you should think about it. Whenever I start to think of an idea for a tattoo, I always make myself think about it for a solid year before I'll actually let myself get it. Thank you, John. I made them myself. Oh, do you know, Reggie, maybe if you and all your hamster friends could come over, then I could get enough leather to make some gloves. Choke Camel's stupid. That's an annoying mascot. It is 3:55 where I am. I do not do that. I don't smoke inside of my house. You should be, Reggie. So it's 5 hours difference. I thought England was 6. I was wrong. That must have been fun, Ross, unless you were with your parents. I think being drunk around my parents would probably be one of my least favorite things to do in the entire world. Leather collars. I don't have any leather hats. I have a I take that back. I have a suede hat. Thank you, Mr. Nuts. Except the problem would be that if I opened a leather shop, I would just want to keep all the leather. I'm hiccuping because I drink too much wine. What do I think of West Baden Springs? I was there, what, 3 weeks ago? Did I say that? Or is this just a very, very big coincidence? I love the West Baden. I love that whole time period. My favorite leather thing to wear are leather purses. I have a thing for leather purses, and leather jackets, and leather gloves, and leather leggings. I probably would make leather. Oh yeah, I did. Good. I like West Baden a lot. It has a lot of history. I actually read a book on them. Yeah, West Baden. I went and gambled at French Lick. That was fun. Hey, Chris. Any idea about the topic? I didn't see the topic. Damn. Thank you, Shalazar. I do play poker. I actually really enjoy playing poker because I think I have a good poker face because my default face is blank. So, which is weird because I do make a lot of facial expressions when I'm talking, but when I play poker, I shut up and I just stare at people. Thank you. I'm not gonna try. I couldn't even start to pronounce a Russian name. It looks really cool. Stud or draw? Do you mean stay or draw? Smoke about a half a pack a day. Oh, I bluff all the time. That's pretty much all I do when I play poker. Thank you, Mr. Byrne. No, Chris, you can't have the Rona. Reggie, how do you smoke cigarettes? They've gotta be bigger than the size of your mouth. Rafe? I'm not gonna answer that question, Joe. Recently I discovered I have a smoking fetish. Yes, I will. Be careful, Milky Way. I wouldn't recommend anyone start smoking. My in-laws used to live in Orlando. It is a sexy drill, isn't it? Yeah, it's an impact drill and then just a regular. Regular drill. Oh yeah, Flo, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm getting hot. I'm taking this off for now. I don't play golf, but I want to learn. Oh yeah, smoking 100 a day? That'd be crazy. Be five packs a day. Pretty much live 3 months. I'm not a big country person, country music person. Thank you, Mr. Hamster. Yeah, I agree. That YSL bag will go wonderfully with a leather jacket. No, Ross, don't do it. The most I litter are cigarette butts, which I know is still bad, but I can't make myself feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it. The road is litter. I mean, having said that, I would never litter more than a cigarette butt. But no, I don't still have my bass guitar. Whenever my friend I mentioned Steven passed away, I had been in a band with him for a while, and I just like stopped ever wanting to play music again. So I sold my amps, my basses, and my guitars, and I just never picked them up again. Thank you, Mr. Hamster. Thank you, Erwin. Yeah, actually, this is what this tattoo is. He had, they're called F holes, okay, which I kind of love. But you know, like hollow body guitars and like violins and stuff have them cut out of their bodies. He had a black one on each inner arm, so whenever he died, I got like, I guess it's a memorial tattoo. Yeah, snapping a string can be scary. It actually can, because it never happened, but I was always scared they were gonna like whip up and hit me in the eye. I do not regret getting addicted to cigs. I'm gonna sit on my foot. Yeah, it just kind of killed the music. I guess because he taught me how to play guitar for what, 6 years before I was, no, 5 years before I was in a band with him. And then, like, making music together and stuff when he died is just, it's done. I guess you could say that if I stopped like that, I must not have really loved it at all, but I did. I just loved my friendship more. And when my band fell apart, I had other people ask me to be in bands. I just didn't want to without him. I do. I have satin gloves. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, I smoked the stupid thing and I never popped the little ball, and so the ball's in it because I'm stupid. I love horror movies. Horror movies are one of my very, very, very favorite things in the whole wide world. You're right. It's not like riding a bike, Ross. If you don't stay in practice, your calluses go away and it kind of falls off. I did. Oh, when did I get a bass? I had a bass for a little while afterwards. I think I bought another one, or no, someone bought one for me, and I could remember some of the songs, but it wasn't good. I got rid of that bass again. I'm not teaching smoking. I appreciate rap music. I actually really do like rap music. Older. I like late 80s, 90s rap music. That's what I played. I had a Fender P bass and a 3-colored Sunburst and a cream pickguard. Yeah, look at you, Joe. You know. Rap track incoming. I'm excited. That's exciting. I have to remember this wine. We'll do the cigar next. Hamster base? I don't want to make anyone smoke, but go for it. Smoke with me. Hang out. I always wanted a jazz bass, but I never actually got one. You can't beat Tupac and Eminem. I would never let a child smoke in front of me. It would not be okay with me. Yeah, it's rough when someone you made music with dies, because a song is like, it's not like a baby, but it is something you made together. God damn it. So after being in the creative process with somebody and then them passing away, it's pretty rough. Actually, my warehouse fell out of contract and went back under contract last week. I totally agree with you. I should try hand rolling my cigarettes. I have tried rolling joints a couple of times in the past. Didn't work out well. I think I did really well once, but I think that was an accident. But I haven't tried that in like 15 years, so. I have a daughter. I do have a stepson who is a teenager. And let me tell you, having a teenager, they're my least favorite animal. I love him. I love him. The teenagers. I'm not equipped to have a teenager right now. I will just say that. Yeah, my friend that passed away died from brain cancer. He only lasted 3 months after he found out. No, oh yeah, it is a haunted house, isn't it? Yeah, it's Goosebumps. Thank you. I'm already buying way too many Halloween decorations. That's part of what I did for like half the day yesterday, was hunt down a particular Halloween decoration I really wanted. Yes, I said it. I would definitely mind if a child I helped raise smoked in front of me. Whatever, if they do it, never in front of me. I've worn glasses since I was in the 7th grade. My trip to Ohio was really good. I smoke about a half a pack a day. I only saw the first Goosebump movie. I really liked reading them as a kid. I think it kind of got me started into the whole love of horror movies. Yeah, my stepson absolutely hates that I smoke and also that my husband smokes. It's pretty fun. I love being judged in my own house. It's awesome. I'm not going to wear gloves right now because I don't have them, because last night I ripped the staircase out of my house, which is now disassembled and outside. And so I have no access to anything that's on in my bedroom, which is where those gloves live. R.L. Stein. Hell yes. Actually, my glasses are also upstairs, so that can't happen. Halloween is the best holiday. I have already planned how I'm going to decorate my house. My spider is wonderful. I was actually holding her right before this, and then I gave her crickets. I play Animal Crossing and some other Switch games. I've been replaying BioShock on the Switch because I love BioShock. Yes, he does. His mother is not in the picture at all, Mr. Hamster. She's my absolute favorite person in the entire world. I'm never going to have another kid, so I'm not worried about smoking. Yeah, I've looked at Starview Valley. There's something about the graphics that rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why. The visuals of the game matter just as much as the gameplay to me. I have a tarantula. Her name is Lenore. I have a child. I have a toddler. But she's with my parents right now, so I can drink wine because I don't have to get her after this live stream. No driving for Lindsay. Yeah, I know, Ross. I don't know what it is. Bye, Steven. It's nice seeing you too. He does know about my YouTube channel, and he couldn't possibly care any less, Mr. Hamster. Just like anyone who's a teenager with their parents, he thinks that anything I do is the least cool thing that's ever happened, so I should take cool lessons from him. John, I only see your follow-up questions. I don't see what you actually write, I don't think, which was weird. What? Oh, no, not at all. How much does anybody get along with a teenager? You know, teenage boys. They withdraw to their room, they play video games. Thank you. I'm absolutely not 20. Thank God. Yeah, when I can't smoke, it doesn't bother me at all, actually. Thank you, Marco. Maybe that's my secret. Maybe that's why I look younger than I am. It's because of all the smoking. That's a joke. Okay. Let's do this. Thank you. God, this smells so good. Oh, and I didn't bring a cigar cutter, but good thing I always have this. Oh, good, it's falling apart. I think this might have been in my humidor a little bit too long. Maybe a little bit too humid. Or a little bit not humid enough. Okay. Wow, that's sweet. It tastes sweet. The worst injury I've ever had, I rolled my ankle so badly that I couldn't walk for 2 weeks. That was the most pain I've ever been in. Ross, you should, nevertheless, the smoking, you should never be with anyone who tries to change anything about who you are. I tried to make a B cut. It didn't work. It fell apart. I will probably inhale this cigar. That's not good, Mr. Hamster. Must have been an extremely small piece of metal. I do like beer. I like light beer, okay? I admitted it. I don't like IPAs at all. They taste like ass to me. I don't really like watching myself smoke, but I am looking over here so I can see your questions. Bye, Mr. Byrne. With Marlboro, I like red. This guy's so stumpy. I'm gonna just go ahead and take this off. It's in the way. Yeah, that's extremely easy to inhale. I like Coors Light. I've also been to the Coors distillery in Colorado. I think Coors Light and Coors Banquet are probably two of my favorite beers. I like some dark beers. I just don't like IPAs. No, John, you're not a weirdo at all. I did inhale the cigar a little bit. I didn't know that, Ross. I don't know if I'm the one to teach anyone how to smoke a cigar, since apparently I'm pretty bad at it. You're not supposed to inhale them. I do anyway because I like milder cigars. I would say the smoking fetish, you just, at least for me, it has to be the right person. I don't think just anyone smoking is attractive. If I punch one celebrity, who would it be? No one. I don't want to physically hurt anyone. Reggie, do I make money off YouTube? I do, but not on smoking videos and not on this video. Anytime I smoke, it is demonetized and I don't make a cent off of it. I do not have a PS4. I have a Switch Lite. I stick to wine. I do, especially lately. I've been drinking, maybe it's the heat. I've been really wanting beer lately, but generally, I stick to wine. I don't breathe heavier after smoking. I can't blow cigar rings at any. I can't blow smoke rings at while smoking anything. Very subpar at smoke rings. It's a sore subject. Mr. Yeah, I have no idea what that is, so I guess not. I like this cigarette lipstick. Yeah. It's like it's sponsored, but it's not at all. I just love these things so much. If you're a girl, especially if you like cigarettes, or if you have a girlfriend or wife that likes cigarettes, I highly recommend these. I bought these with my own money. I didn't make anything off of it. I just love them so much. They're matte and they're silky. My friend is in West Virginia. And they have 2 different sets of colors. I got the one with, I think it was set 2. I got the one with more reds. Because I have a thing for red lipstick. I don't know, Mr. Hamster. Don't judge. No, I'm not tired about requests at all. My dogs are tired about something that just happened in the yard. I would love to go to a coffee shop in Amsterdam. Actually, my friend Kelly and I are talking about going to Europe soon. I just got my stupid passport back, which had been gone for like 4 months. Kelly. She's the best. Joe, I have smoked a pipe, and I actually just made a video about it, and I'll put it up soon. Thank you. And if you think I'm bad at smoking cigars, which I am, I'm even worse at smoking pipes. But you know what they say, practice makes perfect. Kelly and I have so much fun together, it's ridiculous. I need to go back up there soon. She's actually gonna be home for a long time now that she's back from Kuwait. And I need to just pretty much live up there. Oh, I love India. I've always, I mean, I guess I can't say that since I've never been there, but from what I've seen, it looks like an amazing place, and I would love to go there. Hey, Paige, Sean. What? Wow. Wow, Borko. Anyway, Kelly and I are talking about going to Europe. She has to go to Germany in September for 2 weeks, and I wanted to go with her, but it's really like a work trip, and she said she wouldn't be able to like hang out or anything if I went whenever she went. Hey, Lena. Thank you. I really, 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 really want to go to England and Germany and France. I pretty much just want to take a month off and go over there. Can you imagine, like, the videos I could make there would be so pretty? Thank you. Oh, thank you, Morco. Well, you'd have to go to Ireland. I'd have to go to Ireland. If nothing else, for the accents alone. My family, half of my family is from Germany. I really want to go. I want to go to East Friesland. I'm definitely a countryside person. I like cities. I like visiting cities, but as far as where to live, I'm a not see your neighbors kind of person. I'm not going to do this probably, but my main goal is to be able to go outside naked and no one be able to see me. Just like totally just seclusion. I don't remember exactly where in the country Berlin is. Isn't it like to the west? Yes? Yes? Or I'm wrong? Yeah, I always thought that my personality is more city, but then I lived in San Francisco for 6 months and I found out it's not. My family doesn't really know that I smoke. I kind of just feel like everyone in Europe would hate me though, because I'm American. I should probably lie and say that I'm Canadian. I'd rather be Canadian anyway. Oh, Bobby, I'm very much a country girl. Yeah, so the biggest like thing in my little city, if you can't really call it a city, the town I live in, there's a prison. There's a men's prison. And I was driving by it earlier today, and they're just like cornfields all around it, and it's just very Shawshank Redemption-y. It's like stepping back in time. Yeah, America does not have the best international image right now. I'm hoping that after November it'll get better. Look at me talking about politics. It's not like you couldn't guess how I vote anyway. Thank you, Marco. He's actually staying pretty well. No, no, not Kanye West for president. No. I feel like I have too much faith in people thinking it's going to get better after November. I swear. Okay, now I'm going to talk about politics. Fine. I went to bed before Trump became president being like, oh, there's no way he's going to win. I don't need to stay up and see who won. And then I woke up and I saw that and I was like, and my faith in everything dropped. So as much as I would like to think that he won't win again, he could. We'll see. Yeah, this is why I shouldn't ever talk about politics. I'm sorry. I know in the US, okay, one thing I can talk about politics is that I believe there should be more than two parties. I think especially Europeans would agree with that since you guys have multiple parties. It sucks because a lot of times it's picking between the least of the two evils. I wish that we had more choices. Bye, Warco. I would be the shittiest president in the world. I could have a hamster as a vice president. That would be better than Pence. Damn it. Damn it. I haven't had enough wine to break my own rule of not talking about politics. I'd rather have a hamster than Pence. Although it would probably have about as much personality. But not you, Reggie. You would have much more personality. This is why I don't talk about politics. Damn it. No religion, no politics. Okay? I was a city council person for a while. I saw my name on a ballot. That was fun. I was an elected city official, if you can believe that. Council person is the furthest I will ever go. Deal, Ross. Deal. I know, Joe Public. I'm done. I apologize if I offended anybody. Who am I? No one. Hey, Damo. Good thing I'm smoking this cigar. I think it was probably the one that had been in the humidor the longest, but I definitely wanted to smoke it because it's little blonde acid cigars. I did not see that movie. I'm totally not inhaling the cigar at all. I dyed my hair white platinum blonde for like 3 years, which is actually what this is. It was dyed black and then it came out. This is my natural hair color. This is whatever the fuck is going on, and I don't care enough to fix it. So that's what's going on right now. Yeah, I think I'd be a much better, what is it? Firearms, tobacco, alcohol, I think I'd be a much better tobacco lobbyist than a president. Although I must say that the city that I lived in before this city, I do too, Mr. Colt, was filled with all old people, which was amazing. I love older people. They have so much personality and so many stories. It's the best. But everyone else on the city council had 30 years on me, which is fine. But I was definitely, I stood out. Especially the one time that I forgot to put my phone on vibrate during a city council meeting, and it started ringing, and my ringtone was Offspring's song that starts like "Give It to Me, Baby." That actually happened. My phone actually went off during a city council meeting that was being recorded and streamed. And I dove under the table to get my phone to mute it, but of course, everyone heard it. That was one of the most embarrassing times of my life. And there have been a lot of them. That was probably the most interesting thing that happened while I was in city council. That and old people complaining about slugs on the sidewalk. No, I didn't get fired. No one else knew what the song was because they weren't young enough. They just heard a bunch of racket, and I turned it off really fucking quick. And then I was like, oh, my husband must have changed my ringtone as a joke, but he didn't. It was just my ringtone. It was wildly inappropriate. But yeah, I think it's mostly funny because I turned it off before anyone could really realize what it was, but I was mortified. I am married. When that happened, I was married to somebody else. Fun fact about Lindsay, but that's neither here nor there. I do need to get more Moors. Join city council. It was fun. Like I would have the weekly packet. They couldn't mail them for some reason. They had to hand deliver them. So they would get hand delivered. It was almost like being served summons for court every week. What do you mean, Mr. Hamster? But it was fun. Like you'd look at all the variance hearings and like just the insane analness of people in a small, tight-knit, older community. Like if someone wanted to make their fence 1 foot higher than regulation size, you would have to have a whole fucking meeting about it. And they'd have to like draw a diagram of where they wanted it to be and why they wanted it to be taller than what was regulated. And like, of course, I'd always be like, sure, do whatever you want. But like some people would be like, stake out where you want your fence to go and we'll drive by it and we'll let you know in a week whether or not we approve it. I'm smoking a cigar right now. I can't smoke a cigarette right now. Good. You little hamsters. Do hamsters have souls? They sure would, Ross. Yes, they are. And since 99% of the people in that community were retired, they kept trying to make it a golf cart only community, which how? It was in the middle of the city. It was in Louisville. It was in the middle, but it was like a small owned city, and it had a golf course off next to it. And I guess like all they did was golf, and all they thought anyone else ever did was golf. So they wanted to be able to drive their golf carts on the road and like make it so that other people couldn't drive their cars, which was just asinine. So explain to those people over and over again why that just wouldn't work. I've probably the most cigarettes I've smoked in a row is probably like 12. You're not a zebra, you're a hamster. Louisville's a good city. If you're gonna visit, I recommend, I mean, besides all the corona shit, I recommend April because that's whenever all the stuff is going on for Derby. Obviously, not this year, but hopefully next year. No, I was not elected in Louisville. Holy crap, that would have been a pain in the ass. No, I stopped whenever I moved. But no, it was a small city in Louisville. And this went out. Because I was talking too much. I'm glad you finally caught a stream. What is 3 in hamster years? I know dog years is age times 7, but how long does a hamster live? Are you elderly? Is a 3-year-old hamster elderly? 420. I don't smoke weed. The last time I did weed was in Denver, Colorado, when I bought a snickerdoodle cookie with THC in it before a concert. Then I ate it, and I should not have eaten the whole thing. That was a mess. That was like 3 years ago. Yeah, see, Reggie, you're super old. See, I'm left-handed. Mostly. Here, I'll smoke with my right hand for a while. Good, Christopher. Good. Thank you. I would say your name, but I would butcher it. Yeah, I think it's just that I hadn't done anything since college, and then I ate the entire cookie, and I should have just eaten like a fourth of it. And so I was right before I went to a concert, and I started seeing, I was like with people, and I was like, I see animals in the smoke, and they were like, there's no smoke. And I was like, shit. And then I went in the back and drank like 8 bottles of water. So I probably shouldn't ever do that again. I guess I'm too old to experience weed. Thank you. Yeah, I have a video about explaining everything about the tattoos. I have been thinking about getting another one lately, though. Cool, Sean. Thank you, Edwin. I vape sometimes, but as I say, I forget to charge the stupid thing. Mr. Plays, don't label or judge anyone. No. No Mr. Plays. I don't want more weed. I can't handle it. Mr. Plays. Be chill. Be chill or leave. My husband does smoke. Oh, 6 hours. Where was it? To be 6 hours. The most, no one asked this, but I'm going to say it. The most painful place I've ever been tattooed was, I have my whole shoulder blade. And that was, I don't know. I said earlier that rolling my ankle was the most painful thing, but getting that shoulder blade tattoo, like I have one on my other shoulder blade and it was my first tattoo and it didn't really hurt. But this like all over one, it was a bitch. Like I was trying not to tear up. Thank you, Erwin. My smoking experience. Are you asking me like how I started smoking? My parents are not aware of it, but I'm 33, so it doesn't fucking matter. I was 17 when I had my first cigarette. I don't think my husband cares that I smoke. He smokes way more than I do, so he has no room to judge. And if you're married to me and spend a lot of time around me, you know that I'm gonna kind of do whatever the fuck I want, which I think is what everyone should do, because it's your life. And talking to me about it would not matter. Yes, we get along. For the most part. Is that the standard? Just to try to get along with somebody? I do have many tools in my garage. But they all are very useful. I also have a shitload of wood in my garage. It's here, you can look at it. Look at my wood. That is siding. That is staircase. Yes, it's also afternoon and night wood because it's always there. Actually, half of it just showed up today, but I can. No. There's no fixing the staircase. It is gone. There is not a board that was there originally that is still there. It is a open pit to the ceiling. And I'm not doing it. No, that is definitely being contracted out. Way too much math for me. Do I know Iran? Like the country? Yeah, I know of Iran. It is 4:44 where I am right now. Thank you. Oh, Leos, is that right? I am very villainy. Sorry, I keep snap inhaling. There you go. A usual day? I wake up, I smoke while doing my Animal Crossing chores of the day. I clean my house a lot because I am actually OCD. And I clean and I clean and I clean. Ooh, I got it right. And then I make dinner. Thank you, Chris. coming. No, and then I'll check YouTube, respond to people, make a video if I can. It's pretty laid back, pretty awesome. My days are pretty awesome. I am from Louisville, Kentucky, US of A. That was harsh as hell. Ooh, fuck, that was really harsh. Actually, today is more than usual, probably 15 today. I usually have my first cigarette around 8 a.m. I have a degree, a 4-year degree, bachelor's, in graphic design. So I was a graphic designer for 6 years. 6 years. I've worked a lot of jobs though. I worked in an art library, a music library. I've worked at a vet clinic. I've worked at the movie theater whenever I was in high school. But right now, YouTube is my job. And I love it. It's kind of shitty that YouTube demonetizes my most watched videos, which are my smoking videos. But Patreon help makes up for it. Yes, I do smoke a pipe, and I actually just very shortly. Usually, I go to bed early because I wake up early. Usually around 6:30. I usually have my last cigarette of the night like 9:30. For money for one video. All my smoking videos are no money. Yes, Erwin, I love you too. Oh, 41, you are a baby. I'm done with the cigar. I need more cigarettes. It's too shitty to directly inhale that. Let's try another one of these. I use Juul. Of course I love you, Mr. Reggie the hamster. Almost picking up my knife as if it were a lighter, but it's not. It demonetizes all of my smoking videos, I guess, because they are adult content. Whatever. I like Juul. Oh, good, John. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I would love to be sponsored by more. That would be amazing and save me so much freaking money. Yeah, you don't have to smoke to enjoy smoking videos. Thank you. I'm not afraid of Patreon. I mean, it's very legit. Like, I had to fill out a W-2 and stuff. I have to pay taxes. My favorite Juul pod flavor is mint, but you can't buy the flavors in the US anymore. But since I smoke them so sparingly, I still have a lot. Like, I have a lot of mint and mango left, which are my favorites. I'm extremely good tonight. How are you? Oh yeah, I like these. And it's also kind of like a more in that it's soft. I probably smoke 90% Moors, 10% American Spirit. I don't really smoke Camel that much. I know I just opened 2 packs of Camels, but it's not like I'm gonna smoke these until they're gone. They're just, it's really that the crush thing, how I just found out about the Camel crushes was more like a novelty to me. Actually, I don't really feel like a movie tonight. I feel more like a documentary. Yeah, I will vape sometimes because I think it's fun to switch it up, just like the same reason I will smoke a cigar or smoke a pipe. But I am a cigarette person. I like the fire. Ew, I've never even heard of those, Ross. I like the whole process of smoking a cigarette. It will never be replaced by vaping to me. Oh, I have Marlboro Smooth. Oh, I have them right here. I'll smoke one of those next. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could get any flavors but tobacco of Juul in the US still. I'm holding this like a caveman. Thank you, John. I know this is gonna shock you, but I'm not really a big churchgoer. Oh, I was talking about going to Ross. Oh, I almost mentioned where you're from. I probably shouldn't. Ross, where you're from, uh, there's a slight chance I might actually go there coming up. I like history documentaries. Thank you, Chris. Hi, Mr. McIntosh. Call him. I find it hot when the right man smokes. I mean, general knowledge. Hinduism. Sacred cows. I love the art of India. By Irwin. I think I can ghost inhale. You tell me if this is a ghost inhale, okay? I think I really fucked that up. So maybe the answer is no. Maybe that was no. Yep, see, no. See, no. I can't. I have tried to smoke with a holder before. I like it. The thing I like the most about smoking is fire. I'm a little bit of a pyro. I think a lot about you too, Chris. Yeah, it's people's opinion shouldn't cancel out or like negate you liking a person at all. It's the fun part is us having different opinions. Mr. Evil Master, don't apologize at all. I do own a flamethrower. Actually, it's over there. I use it to de-ice the sidewalk in the wintertime. It's the only real excuse that I can use to use it. Who said I don't own a flamethrower? Huh. I do like cigars. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Might be as much of a pyro as I am. Okay, I said Marlboro Smooth. We're gonna end this with a menthol. Thank you. I think I'm between 2 videos for what my next video is gonna be. Actually, let's use, where's my other lighter? I really like this lighter. Raw. Yeah, I don't get dizzy when I smoke that much. I don't know why. Is that different from a French inhale? I'm not going to smoke four at the same time. Fuck no. Who would do that? Who would want to do that? What's it like living in the US? It's very different depending on where you live. Like living in the South versus living like in New England or the extreme West. Because I've lived in Kentucky most of my life. I lived in San Francisco for 6 months, and I used to visit New England for about a month every summer. And it's just like a different world depending on where, I mean, because it's so big. Oh, I didn't know that, Ross. I didn't see that, John, but thank you for it. Hey, Martin. Blue Marlboro. You can buy those anywhere here. How far can you get from Louisville on one tank of fuel? Really fucking far. Like, probably 6 hours of driving. That's one thing about in the US. Like, I think in Europe, you guys base things off of, not miles, obviously, kilometers. I don't like whiskey, not after college. But at least where I live in the US, we'll say, it's more common to say like that something's a half an hour away versus saying that it's like 30 miles or 20 miles away, you know. What? It's miles in the UK? No. The ashtray is right here, and it is a mess. Clay City, I think I've been there. Reggie, is it miles in England? I didn't think it was. Well, you would know better than I would. Oh, fair enough. That's cool. Yeah, I've had 2 Mini Coopers. I always figured, since it always seemed like kilometers were more highlighted on the speedometer, I always assumed they were also kilometers, just like the rest of Europe. Yeah, the place, Chris, the place that I buy Moors from, they, well, they carry them now because of how often I buy them, but I had to special order them the first several times. Not, thank you, John. Not many places just carry Moors. Oh, look at that. We have 1 minute left. That flew. Oh, it does? I didn't know that. I guess I added to that demographic within the past couple months. He smokes like 3 times more than I do. Well, oh, it's 5. That means I stop. Thank you for hanging out. I loved it, and I appreciate you guys. And I will see you in my next video. And I guess my next live stream, which will be in like 3 to 4 weeks, is about how I've been doing it. So, bye and thank you.